Alright guys, in today's video we are going to initiate coverage on India Globalization Capital, ticker symbol IGC. They trade on the New York Stock Exchange and the current price is $10.95 in after hours. This was a highly requested stock by many subscribers, so I kind of jumped it in line in place of a few other stocks. So I just want to cover this. There's a lot of price action, a lot of movement going on right now, and want to start covering it immediately. So guys, as far as news, as far as like what's pushing this stock, the speculation, this right here pretty much tells the entire story. Okay, so IGC jumps another 50% because of that's just what cannabis stocks do these days. And that's pretty much the whole entire story right there. So they closed up 46.3% today. Then they fell back in after hours. And that means the cannabis stock has jumped more than 450% over the past 5 trading sessions. Okay, they announced last week that it executed a partnership deal for several products, including infusing an energy drink called Nitro G with cannabidiol. So essentially, that is exciting news, and it just kind of falls into the exact same pattern that the rest of these marijuana stocks do, that they're running on hot speculation. But as investors and as traders, we need to do what we can to try and capitalize on that. Okay, so being this is the first video I'm going to do about IGC, I think it's important to just kind of look at what they do as a business. That way we kind of have an understanding of what's going on there. So I found the company website, guys, and right here there's this is very important to read. It might be hard to see, but I'll just go ahead and read it. So they actually have 2 businesses. Okay, so the first is a legacy infrastructure business that consists of heavy equipment rental, real estate management, and trading commodities like ore and building materials. Most of this business is conducted in our subsidiary TBL. Okay, now the second, this is a US-based cannabis pharmaceutical business focused on using cannabis extracts for the treatment of many diseases, IGC Pharma. Okay, so that part of the business is the one that is really moving this stock right now. Like I said, there's just not a whole lot of other news besides, the article I just showed you. So this website's kind of a pain in the butt, guys. But I'm going to go through and individually pull up all 4 of their different products they have. This one here is called a Hyalolex. It's a combination of 3 powerful natural ingredients. So it has turmeric, THC, and melatonin. Okay, and we don't really need to break down and study each product scientifically, try to figure every little thing out about it, but I do think it is important for the investment aspect to at least be aware of what they do. So let's touch on this one pretty good, and then we'll just kind of skim over the other ones a little bit. But so the powerful ingredients that have been shown in studies to show neuroprotective increase in mitochondrial functioning in neurons, reduce plaques, reduce tangles, and help enhance spatial memory. Okay, studies show that the ingredients can also help manage Alzheimer's symptoms like anxiety, aggression, depression, sleep disorder, apathy, nighttime agitation, and reduce overall caregiver distress. So they are really, and this is a United States based company too. That's huge. That is really big that this is going on in the US, because Canada is where it's going to be legalized in a few days, but this happening in the United States is huge. All these companies, several of them, even the one we covered yesterday, which was a New Beverage, they're based in the United States also. So all right, they have these little cards right here. You run your mouse over them, and it tells you on the back just what they do. So this one here, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it's for patients with Parkinson's disease. Okay, and then it looks like this one is Casafin, and that is a phytocannabinoid therapy to alleviate seizures in dogs and cats. So they're also working to help animals. And then Natronol, this last product here, it's for AIDS and cancer-induced nausea, vomiting, and appetite stimulation. So looks like this is a pharmaceutical company that is kind of making leaps and bounds in the cannabis in the cannabinoid sector. Okay, so that is exactly why the stock is running like it is. Let's jump over to the chart so we can see what's going on there. So right here, guys, this is the 1 week chart, okay, on IGC right here. So this was a $2 to $3 stock 1 week ago. Let me click on it and double check. Yes, so 1 week ago, this was a $2 to $3 stock that has just stepped up day after day ever since that news hit that we talked about earlier in the video. So it got up here around $6 to $7, and then now it's run up 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, and it's took a little dip down, and then it ran really hard again today. And like I said, pulled back to $10.95 in aftermarket. Okay, but that is one impressive chart right there. I don't think there's any real reason to try to analyze this stock fundamentally. Let's go over there and take a look at that anyways. Alright, so they have a $438 million market cap, no trailing, no forward PE. They have a negative 60 enterprise value EBITDA. Let's see, they've run 2,200% in 52 weeks. So they've dramatically performed any index out there on the market. And then it just gets ugly and uglier and uglier as we go down. The only thing really positive I see down here is it's not really getting shorted that much. You know, these figures are accurate of September 13th, so that was actually before the big run up. But I'm sure they're getting shorted a lot now. I haven't tried to short them yet, but you know, negative 50% profit margins, operating margins, negative on assets, negative on equity. You know, you're seeing a 2,600% quarterly revenue growth, and you know, it's not showing a quarterly earnings growth. And $1 million of cash, $2 million of debt. That's actually a pretty nice figure to see, if that's completely accurate right now. But they're negative on operating cash flow and negative on levered cash flow. So it's pretty much the same idea and the same fundamental concept as pretty much all of these pot stocks are. It's just, you know, you're investing in what they could be, and you're trying to run and trade with this speculation. Okay? I will mention this real quickly. So they ran up 46% today, guys, and then they pulled back here in the after hours. Let me make sure that's correct. Yes, okay, so they pulled back to $10.95 in after hours. So they shed, you know, $2.05 right there at the end of the day. They pulled back 15%. This might go on tomorrow, but I have a pretty good feeling you could buy here at the $10 level and trade, you know, as the stock continues to move up. Obviously, be very, very aware of what it is you're buying into. Okay, so you have the knowledge. Same thing as New Beverage. Okay, the stock pulled back 15%, and like I said, you know that these stocks are running off speculation. So just make sure if you do take a position in these stocks, you're very, very careful. Okay, because I don't want to see you get burnt. I don't want to see you buy in and lose a bunch of money. I want you to try and make money. But these are our, you know, to be clear and to be, you know, totally open here, these 15-20% pullbacks, guys, these are our opportunities to buy in. So I know it scares you. It scares me too. I don't like it either when I see these stocks run 40-50% in one day and then they pull back 15%. And then you also have to say, okay, what are they going to do in pre-market tomorrow? So, you know, you might want to, if you're going to put some money in it, do half a position, you know, now. Of course, you can't buy the stock now. The market's closed, but, you know, you might want to buy into pre-market and then leave some money sitting back if you want to backload this position, okay? But I do feel pretty confident the price will go back up. Let's also, before we log off here, take a quick look at what New Beverage did today. So yeah, right here, guys, you know, NBEV just got slaughtered today. It lost 18%, and then it lost another 4.7% in after hours. So it just got pummeled today. Let's go here, grab the chart. So right here's the 5-day chart on New Age Beverage, guys, and you know, it's pulled back. It's giving us some buying opportunities. If that's the way you want to, you know, if you don't feel, here's my thing, here's my sentiment, and here's my message. If you do not feel comfortable trading these stocks, please don't. Okay, please just watch this stuff kind of pass you by, because you need an iron stomach to trade these stocks. Okay, you're going to see a lot of volatility. You're going to see your gains erased almost immediately, and you're really trading on a storyline, you know, and you're trading on speculation that may or may not happen. So just please be careful. Like I said, if you're going to trade these stocks, guys, be extra, and like I said, if you're nervous or you're uncomfortable or you can't stomach it, or you're going to panic, then just don't trade these stocks. Okay, there's way too many good stocks out there to be investing in and buying in without messing with this. Okay, but for some of you higher level traders, people that have been doing this for a while, and you know, perhaps feel comfortable doing it, and perhaps there's people like me out there who not only see that there's good trading potential because of the volatility, but also that there is serious investment opportunity here with New Age and IGC. So you know, I kind of look at it both. I think that, you know, these are both very high risk investments, but you definitely can trade this volatility if nothing else. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about IGC, and have a great day.